Melania Trump is in cleanup mode, aggressively targeting media outlets that suggest Jeffrey Epstein introduced her to Donald Trump. Through legal threats, she's forcing retractions from publications like the Daily Beast and commentators like James Carville, proudly reposting these walkbacks online. Her official line? The man who introduced her to Donald was Paolo Zampoli, a modeling agency operator known for lavish parties at New York's Kit Kat Club, events notorious for blending wealthy older men with young Eastern European models. Zampoli not only made the introduction but also helped her secure a U.S. visa. But as MTN peels back the layers, the Epstein denial is just one chapter in a far murkier biography. Melania's now-deleted official bio once claimed she earned a degree in design and architecture from the University of Slovenia. In reality, she dropped out after her first year, taking basic architecture courses alongside a required communist-era, partisan resistance, class. The degree claim was quietly removed when journalists exposed the truth. Her modeling career included nude photos she publicly embraced, which Russian state media have repeatedly highlighted. She defended Donald Trump during the Access Hollywood scandal, brushing off his vulgar comments as locker room talk. Her path to U.S. citizenship remains murky. She entered the U.S. in the mid-90s, and questions persist about whether she worked illegally on a tourist visa before receiving an EB-1 Einstein visa, a category typically reserved for Nobel Prize winners, Olympic medalists, or similarly elite achievers. As Representative Jasmine Crockett points out, Melania's resume doesn't match those criteria. Trump once promised to clear it all up in a press conference in 2 weeks, but it never happened. The contradictions don't end there. Melania repeatedly pushed the baseless birther conspiracy against President Obama, insisting American people needed to see his birth certificate even after the official document was released. She also famously plagiarized Michelle Obama's 2008 convention speech almost line for line. Adding to the picture, journalist Natasha Stoynoff recalls a disturbing 2005 incident at Mar-a-Lago. While Melania was upstairs changing, Trump lured Stoynoff into a room, pinned her against the wall, and forcibly kissed her, stopping only when a butler entered. Trump allegedly told her, "You know we're going to have an affair, don't you?" before Melania returned. Stoynoff says she initially blamed herself, but later recognized a pattern matching other women's accounts, including Jean Carroll's. Melania eventually secured fast-track citizenship and then used chain migration, a process her husband publicly opposes, to bring her family to the U.S. Despite railing against this policy, Trump's own family benefited from it. In short, Melania is trying to rewrite the story of how she met Donald, distancing herself from Epstein, but her biography is riddled with contradictions, inflated education claims, questionable immigration paths, political hypocrisy, and a steadfast defense of a husband accused and adjudicated as a sexual predator. For a family obsessed with a transparency from others, they've kept the truth about their own pasts carefully in the shadows.